The Grassroots Manifesto. After many years of thinking about this manifesto, it's time to write it down and to share it with others. How a society treats its least capable and most dependent members is a true sign of its greatness. How it cares for its least fortunate and most needy citizens reveals its worthiness to be called advanced. Technological invention, development, and production indicate a narrow area of evolution, the built environment. While impressive at first blush, shows a degree of successful cooperative effort. However, this effort can be and often is an insight into surface physical success only. It does not necessarily translate into high moral values. Opportunities offered on a universal level are clearer indicators of a society's humanitarian structure. For example, is it meeting the 5 basic needs of all of its citizens? Does it provide adequate food, clothing, shelter, medical attention, and education to all? Not superior, but simply adequate. When these 5 programs are firmly established as guaranteed rights, not privileges, whether one parlays them to great heights or not is irrelevant. Their availability to all alone marks a culture as truly advanced. Historically, major breakthroughs and inventions in almost all areas do not come from team efforts. They come from individuals who, over a long period of time and with limited funding, make major discoveries and inventions. Therefore, preparing each and every individual to be not a limited specific thing, but to achieve his or her best in a personal area of choice, makes all capable of contributing to themselves and others on a variety of levels. If to this guarantee of 5 basic rights is added a judicial system that is non-adversarial, and instead of being focused primarily on winning, a system united in its search for truth, the society created will be both capable and just. This is a society that can support and care for itself. Regardless of the monetary cost to promote and maintain the kind of society I propose here, it costs no more and most likely less than our current cultural arrangement. Cultures, unlike that proposed here, are exorbitantly costly. These fear-based arrangements have excessive expenses for stress-related maladies, mental health issues, physical injuries, chemical dependency and abuse, and a whole range of crimes against people, property, institutions, and in the final analysis, wasted life. Our current communities spend more money and resources dealing with and defending against the results of not having this 5-benefit core. Unaffordable amounts of money are spent on security, defense, prisons, courts, weapons, counseling, legal fees, and more. This is due to the fact that a lack of opportunity and hope leads to despair, anger, and violence. The system I am advocating, in addition to offering a joyful atmosphere of vastly reduced stress, opens the door to a society of healthy, creative, constructive individuals. It is easier and cheaper to proactively thwart problems than to have to foot the bill to clean up and solve problems after the fact. It is not a question of whether to spend money and resources or not. It's a choice of spending less now with fewer problems later, which is the moral high ground, or to spend more later on resulting problems that needn't have arisen at all. Malthus was wrong. The masses that will always be with us need not be poor, needy, and disenfranchised. The best investment around always has been and always will be people, and the return on this investment is immense. If you agree with what I've stated here, please get behind this Grassroots Manifesto and promote the adoption of this 5-benefit program of adequate food, clothing, shelter, medical attention, and education for all, now, in any way you can. Let's get on to the next level of evolution, to a social consciousness that values and invests in its citizens for the immediate and long-range benefit of all. Thank you. I'm Don Lubov for SpiritShare.net.